Welcome back into Pattrn. We are all counting down here, including myself, because in just 10 days, the kids will be screaming trick or treat in hopes of collecting bags of candy. Adults may be doing that as well. And when you've devoured it all and the sugar crash settles in, there will be tons of those candy wrappers in your trash.
I think the adults have already actually been raiding the chocolate now. That's been part of the problem. You got to go buy more.
Probably.
As we know, those wrappers don't just go away. They don't break down in landfills, and they can't be recycled. Or can they? Dan Sampson is the Chief Marketing and Communications Officer at Rubicon. Dan, tell us about Trick or Trash.
Oh, thank you very much. It's great to be here. Yeah, so Trick or Trash, this is our fourth year of running this campaign, and it is our Halloween waste reduction campaign. There are moments throughout the year where the production and obviously the discarding of waste spikes, and Halloween certainly qualifies. Statistics show that in the Halloween season, 600 million pounds of candy is purchased in the US, and consumers spend roughly $3 billion during the season on candy. The difficulty is because of the composition of the wrappers and several other factors, it's almost impossible to recycle them. So if you know anything about Rubicon, we are a technology company, and our mission is to end waste. So we came up with the idea for Trick or Trash a few years ago. Like I say, 2019 was the first year, as a way to further our mission to end waste, but also help out around Halloween and have some fun while doing so.
And so some people might be surprised to hear that you can't recycle those candy wrappers. So what is the problem with just throwing your candy wrappers in your curbside recycling bin?
Yeah, so the principal problem is that curbside recycling programs are not set up to actually handle candy wrappers for a couple of reasons. The first of which is, as I mentioned just before, the composition of the wrappers. Usually they are made from a few different materials, so that doesn't lend itself to recycling in the way a can or a plastic bottle would. But the second piece is that it's just their sheer size. They're very, very small in size and weight. So it's quite difficult to actually get them through a recycling machine and have them turned into a usable end product. However, if they are collected in bulk in the way that they are using our Trick or Trash boxes, that actually makes it possible for them to be recycled. So we have a specialty recycling partner, G2 Revolution, who has developed a process for recycling the candy wrappers. So once they're collected in the free boxes that everyone can sign up for at trickortrash.com, once they are full, they are returned via carbon neutral shipping with our partnership with UPS. The boxes are returned to G2. They are emptied out. Any unrecyclable materials are lifted from the box, and then the candy wrappers are cleaned and turned into little plastic pellets, tiny little plastic pellets about this big, to be able to be turned into other materials.
I don't think you have to worry about cleaning the candy wrappers. I don't know about you guys, but I tend to lick them clean, especially if they've melted a little bit in there. I love that you can sign up and anyone can get one of these Trick or Trash boxes. You can put them anywhere, your town hall, you know, maybe school, whatever it is. How many pounds of wrappers have you collected in years past?
Yeah, I mean, obviously we are into sort of several thousand pounds of wrappers right now. So, I mean, I think the thing to remember is that an individual candy wrapper is very, very small. So a few thousand pounds of wrappers, that may not sound like a lot in terms of just pure volume, but that is an awful lot of candy wrappers, all of which, as we've just been discussing, would have made it into the landfill or into our oceans and waterways, given the fact that they're just not possible to recycle. So, yeah, we have about 3,000 boxes out in market right now. There's a few left, so if people want to sign up at trickortrash.com, they can. And we also have a great partnership with Mars this year. So this was a huge moment for Trick or Trash and for Rubicon to have Mars join Trick or Trash and really expand the scope of it. So Mars, for their own part, actually have extended the campaign to also include trick or treat bags that are returned and processed in the same way as the boxes. So we're really thankful to Mars and really excited about where the program can go from here.
Okay, so we know that some people might see this as an opportunity to get rid of some of those other hard to recycle materials. Do you do that? How can people find out information about that?
Certainly, yeah. I mean, I think we are a waste recycling and sustainability company, so people can go to rubicon.com to find out more about what we do, or they can go to G2 Revolution's website to check out the services that they offer as well. So G2 is a long-term partner of Rubicon and has always done great work for us, and we're really excited that they are again part of Trick or Trash this year. So a couple of options there, but whatever your waste, we can handle it.
Yeah, I love it.
I like that.
Yeah.
We're excited for this. This is something really new and cool. It's the first time I'm hearing about this,
excited
so
about
we'll have to spread the word here. Dan Sampson, Chief Marketing and Communications Officer at Rubicon. Really appreciate you coming on today.
Yeah.
Do you like more sweets or more chocolates or sour? What kind of candies are you into?
All the chocolate. And I was literally just thinking that when someone's like, how many more are you going to eat? I'm like, I'm saving the planet. Obviously.
That's going to be what you're going to tell them from now
That's
on.
my 7th Kit Kat.
I love it. Exactly.